There's a reason why experienced hunters never whistle in the deep woods of the United States. It's not about superstition. It's not about luck. It's about not being found. My grandfather told me once, "Elias, if the forest repeats what you say, it's an echo. But if it answers you, it's a predator." Back then, I thought he was just a senile old man telling tall tales. I've spent 10 years as a search and rescue officer, and I thought I had seen it all. Until last October. Now I don't go into the woods without a loaded sidearm and a prayer on my lips, because last October I heard my own voice calling for help from a cave I had never seen before. It was a cold Tuesday morning when the call came in. A 7-year-old boy named Tommy had gone missing near the Ozark trails. He had been gone for 72 hours. In SAR terms, that's the danger zone. I was assigned to Sector 4, a place so dense the sunlight barely touches the forest floor. As I hiked deeper, I noticed it, the silence. In the woods, silence isn't peaceful. It's terrifying. No birds chirping, no squirrels rustling, not even the sound of the wind through the pines. It was as if the forest was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. I stopped. I listened. And then I heard it. A child's voice. Small. Trembling. "Mom, I'm here. I'm hungry." My heart leapt. "Tommy," I yelled, "stay where you are. I'm coming to get you." I started running toward the sound, crashing through the brush. But after a few minutes, I froze. Something was wrong. I'm a trained officer, and my gut was screaming at me to stop. I waited. "Mom, I'm here. I'm hungry." The voice came again. It was the exact same pitch, the exact same tremor. Every breath, every syllable was a carbon copy of the first time I heard it. It didn't sound like a scared kid anymore. It sounded like a recording, like a broken tape playing on a loop. I pulled my flashlight and moved slowly toward a clearing. There, tucked away under a canopy of dead oaks, was a cabin. It was rotten blackened wood and shattered windows. The door was slightly ajar. I pushed it open with my boot, my light cutting through the thick dust. "Tommy," I whispered. There was no child, no gramophone, no hidden speakers. In the corner of the room, tucked into the shadows, sat something that was definitely not human. It was 7 feet tall, its limbs elongated and gray. Its neck was twisted at a sickening 90-degree angle. It didn't have a face, just a smooth, wet surface where features should be. And then, without moving a single muscle, it spoke. It didn't use Tommy's voice. It used my mother's voice. "Elias, dinner is ready." The sound didn't come from its throat. It vibrated out of its entire body. I didn't think. I just ran. I sprinted until my lungs burned, until I saw the flickering lights of our base camp. I burst into the command tent, gasping for air. My senior officer, Miller, looked at me with a strange expression. "Elias, you look like you've seen a ghost," Miller said. Then his eyes drifted to my belt. "Where's your radio?" I reached down. My holster was empty. I must have dropped it near the cabin. Suddenly the radio on Miller's shoulder crackled to life. A voice came through the static. It was high-pitched, screaming in agony. It was MY voice. Voice on radio. "Help, it's inside the cabin. It's killing me. Miller, please help." I looked at Miller, my mouth dry. "Miller, that's not me. I'm standing right here." Miller didn't move. He just stared at me. He started to smile, a slow, wide grin that reached his ears. But his eyes were completely still. He didn't blink, not once. He leaned in closer, and in that same distorted, vibrating tone, he whispered, "I know you're here, Elias. I'm just practicing. The forest doesn't just steal your voice anymore. It's starting to steal our lives. If you hear someone calling your name from the dark, please, for the love of God, do not answer.